Hello and welcome to the first episode of One Perfect Cutscene, a series where I discuss some of my favorite cutscenes in all of gaming. This series is inspired by the series One Blank Scene, made by Nando v Movies. If you like movies, I urge you to check out his videos. There's nothing I love more than an emotionally impactful game, and few series do that better than Xenoblade. I've been stalling for quite some time playing Xenoblade 3, not because I didn't like it, but because I kept getting distracted by other things. Playing Persona 5 Royal multiple times! I finally got to it though, and god damn should I have played it sooner. There were plenty of moments in Xenoblade 3 that I loved, but it was one scene in particular that truly made me believe that this might be the best of the trilogy. That scene, the scene we'll be talking about today, occurs shortly before the quote-unquote death of Mio. It's one day before her homecoming, after the party had to spend the last remaining month of her life in jail. This, of course, was illustrated by Consul N, who, instead of being merciful and just killing the party during the prison break, decided it would be more entertaining if he made Noah watch her homecoming. During the jail cutscenes, we then find out when a person reaches their homecoming, they will never be reborn again, making Mio's death all the more tragic. I'll probably make a larger scale video in the future discussing the rest of the jail cutscenes, but for now, let's just get back to the scene at hand. This scene is one I feel a simple synopsis won't do justice. It's just that good. The line delivery from Mio, the complete breakdown of Noah and the rest of the cast, I was in tears watching this cutscene. So, to give it the spotlight it truly deserves, I'll play that cutscene for you now. Enjoy.
So then, tomorrow. Do you think an off-seer can ever reach others? You know, I thought our lives were like our music, always in our hands, under our control. I wasn't facing the truth. Even if I could reach people, I wouldn't be able to save them. I should have known that. It's unbearable, seeing life slip away from you, even though they're right there. What am I even doing?
It's dark out, huh? No moon.
Huh?
But the starlight is so nice and warm.
Mio.
Hey, when the two of us first met, you asked me if I wanted to survive.
Yeah?
I replied, I didn't mind either way.
Yeah.
I'll correct that. Now I want to live. To live and learn a whole lot more. Noah, there's so much for us to see.
Finally. You called me by my name.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess I felt that if I did, my heart would downright break. Because I'd be admitting the truth.
Mio.
But you know, these feelings that grew within me, they're thanks to you. That's why you're not allowed to say it's been for nothing. You've enriched my life, Noah. That's clear now.
Mio.
You know, I don't want this to be it. If I were given the chance, if this road I've walked were to keep on going, I'd like to spend that time with my Noah.
When Mio said, "My Noah," I couldn't hold back the sobs. The entire game thus far had one key component, one special thing that drove the story to this point, and that is the relationship between Noah and Mio. I don't think it's wrong to say that the relationship between the two are one of the most important parts of the entirety of Xenoblade 3. I mean, hell, shortly after this cutscene, we get the backstory of Consul N and M, and the reason why the Noah and Mio we spent the game with were born. N became a consul for one reason, to be able to spend an eternity with his beloved, his Mio. Due to pressure from Zed, showing his previous lives of love and tragedy, N chose the path of Mobius. The very cycle Noah and Mio are trying to end have been kept, in part, due to their own counterparts. But that's it. That's why Noah and Mio were reborn in the first place. It was the part of N and M that wanted things to be different, the part of them that knew this cycle was nothing to defend. However, we soon find out that Consul M was not as keen to keep the cycle going as N was. In fact, M felt like a prisoner. All she wanted was to be able to spend one life, with all its ups and downs, with the one that she loves. Her Noah. Wait, haven't we heard that one before? So here's the twist. When Mio said "my Noah," she didn't mean the Noah listening at that very moment. In fact, the Mio in jail, the Mio set to die, had been Consul M this entire time. M wanted the cycle to end. She didn't want to keep spending her life with N because, at that point, N was far from the Noah she loved. M and Mio had switched bodies in an earlier scene to give Mio all the time in the world to ensure this cycle reaches its end. That makes this cutscene all the more painful, because now we know that Consul M was not only a consul against her own will, but forced to spend a life with the one she once loved, a shell of his former self. A sad, bitter version of himself. So yeah, while this scene hurts so much as is, adding the context of the consuls makes it hurt so much more. Yet, at the same time, this marks the turning point in the story, the point where Ouroboros gets the upper hand. Up until this point, Ouroboros were powering through a hopeless world, one which all odds seemed against them. Sure, they were strong, but Mobius was stronger. Now though, Mio has the powers of Mobius and Ouroboros at her side. Noah now has the Sword of Origin, not to mention the power of Zed given to the Mobius can no longer remove the power of the party, nor their weapons. The sacrifice Consul M made was enough to turn the tides, to give the world a chance to go back to how things should be. M's entire life as a consul has been one of misery, one of yearning for the life she once had. It may be sad that she had to sacrifice herself to make her goal a reality, but she regrets none of it. In her last moments, all she could do was smile. The beginning of the end for Mobius was nigh, and a world of life, a world of love, could return. This cutscene is so perfect to me because it encapsulates all that makes this game's story so impactful. It's one about the cycle of life and death, and the importance of making the most of our one chance on Earth. Consul M felt so shackled in this world meant to never end, this life where death didn't exist. Everything that makes life special was essentially taken away from her. No one likes death. No one wants people to die, but it is death that makes life truly mean something. You get one chance on this planet, one life to live, to love, to cherish. An eternal life is no life at all. You don't really have to make the most of your life if it never ends. Ouroboros had lived a life of eternal fighting, one where individuality didn't matter. They may be reborn, but they were never given the chance to truly live a life to cherish. So they keep fighting. They know the end result is a life with a true end, but that's all they could ever ask for. A life that truly means something, one where they can grow old, have a family, love till the end. That's something N didn't realize. Living an eternity with his beloved M was removing what makes love so special, the fact that it can last even in death. Love does not only exist in life, no, it lives on forever. An end to life is not an end to love. Having one chance at life is the reason why it's so special. Death is a horrible thing, but the existence of death makes loving until the end all the more important. Thank you for watching. I've been meaning to make a video essay styled video for years, but I've been struggling to push myself to finish a script. I figured the best way to get a start on making these videos regularly was to start small, hence the perfect scene videos. Instead of covering a whole game, I would instead be able to cover just a little part, which I feel is a good way of getting myself used to writing these things and being more confident enough to make my ideas a reality. So, if you liked the video, please do me a huge favor and subscribe, or even just leave a like on the video. Hell, even just some advice in the comments would go a long, long way. With that being said, that's all I have left to say. Again, thank you so much for watching. See ya!